Neshiwumbe Fulupelo can't hold back the tears as she talks about her punishment for having a child out of wedlock. Over a year after she gave birth, she's still struggling to pay off the loan for the 850 rand fine she had to fork out.
My mother and I went to the chief to tell him that I was pregnant, and he said we had to pay a fine. My mother said we should go and get some money from a loan shark. I gave him my SASSA card so that I could get the 850 the chief wanted. I don't have my social grant card. It's with the loan shark. Now I can't even feed my baby, and she doesn't even have clothes. I used the grant money to pay the interest.
Her friend Asibanzi Necheyeni could not afford to pay the fine and must face her punishment.
My mother and I were told that because we did not pay the money, our family would not be added in the list of people to be buried in this area.
The leader of the village, Chief William Singo, is the man behind these penalties paid by only women. We met with the chief here at his home. He says the fine that was imposed is part of Chivenda culture. He refused to go on camera, saying he's already reached an agreement with the community that the practice will stop. But some locals are not convinced.
He won't stop. In the past, we never used to pay this much money. Parents would take their pregnant children to the chief and give him what they could, not a compulsory 850 rand.
The South African National Civic Organization has now taken up the matter. It's approached the office of the Bavenda King, Tony Mpepu Ramabulana, for assistance.
We think it's child and women abuse because he don't follow the father of the child.
At the moment, we just thought the matter is done and dusted. But if there is still outcry, then the king will have to call upon whatever which was it, so that the headman must account.
For Fulupelo, though, the wait for intervention means a greater interest on her loan, which will result in more suffering for her and her baby. Zikhona Chona Mandala in Limpopo.